Hello, bonjour, I'm Cécile, a French artist. I would say a bit traditional, but recently my art practice has been taken over by gel printing. It's messy, it's magic, it's unlike anything I've tried before. Today I want to share with you 7 things that gel printing taught me that I will reuse in my traditional art practice. Number 1, you don't need to draw to make art. One of the most freeing things that gel printing taught me is that you don't need to draw to make art. I was already convinced of this one, and I'm using this principle with collage, for example. And with gel printing, you can use outside elements and place them on your gel plate, like leaves, stamps, stencils, bits of magazine, and you will get a result that is unexpected, but somehow it's still you. This is really helping you shaping your art style, because you make tries, you pull prints and you say, I don't like that, let's try it differently. And there is no commitment. It's not a canvas that you are painting for hours. It's just a print. So don't like it, throw it away or keep it for collage and move to another one that you will make more in your style. The plate becomes your playground. You don't need to think about proportion, accuracy of your sketch or whatever. You just go with the flow and have fun. Number 2, mess is part of the magic. Gel printing is not tidy. Let me tell you that when you are working, you have mess everywhere on your desk and on the floor too, where the papers are drying. You will have pile of papers, and especially where you roll your brayer. I have a huge pile of them, and sometimes they are the most interesting papers in the session, by the way. Honestly, I love it. I love getting my hands dirty when I make art, and you will get paint everywhere on your hands, believe me. And also what it's making me think of is that creativity doesn't come from straight things. It comes from life, and life is messy. And some of my favorite prints came out of chaos. It was just a paper sitting on my desk. I had a leftover of paint on my plate. I just placed randomly the paper on it, put it, and wow, you get something you would never get otherwise. So think about it when you are doing your traditional practice. Are you working a clean desk or is it messy? I know some of us are more messy than others, and I love that. Chaos, life, mess, a good place to start your creativity. Number 3, let your hands lead. Sometimes we are overthinking what we are doing, but with gel printing, you cannot really overthink. Just let your hands do the job. They know better than your brain. There's something deeply intuitive with gel printing. You can make plan, but you will be surprised anyway. You just start, you roll some paint, you place something on it, you pull the print, you add more paint, and there is a flow, really, a flow where you get inside at some point and you don't really think, you just have fun, enjoy yourself, and let your hands do the job and clear your mind while doing that. This is kind of a meditative process to me. I don't know for you, let me know in comments if you get to this flow state when you are gel printing. Number 4, embrace the unexpected. And this one talks a lot about letting it go. Let the control go out. Difficult for me, I must say. Even if you reproduce a technique, you will get different things every time. And sometimes it's better than what you expected, sometimes not. Never mind, you can still take this print and put something on top of it later. It's a never-ending story, by the way. And what I've learned is that I have to accept that I don't have the full control on what I'm printing. And it's more about the process than the final product. This is true for traditional art too, but here it's even more true. And this is good. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that I have to work on let it go. Maybe you do too. Number 5, no two prints are the same. And this is all in the title. It's called monoprinting for a reason, because you will never be able to reproduce the same print. Even if you use the same stencil, the same paint, the same paper, it's different every time. Sometimes a lot, sometimes a little, it depends. And you also have to embrace that. Sometimes I have something in mind that is really precise, and I get humbled every time because no, you won't get what you have exactly in mind. There is a part of difference between the different prints, and the more you print, the more you will see your own voice, even with this difference in prints, because you are leading with colors, for example. But sometimes the order in which you place the paint, if you apply red on top of yellow, it won't give you the same result than the other way around. So the possibilities to make tries, experiment, and have fun are really endless. Number 6, gel printing will teach you patience. I'm an impatient person. I like things to be done quickly and efficiently. And with gel printing, you spend a lot of time waiting. You wait for the paint to dry before applying the second layer. You wait for the paint to dry on the paper before pulling the print. This can be really time consuming, and at first I had a hard time with that. This is why I have several gel plates, so I can have one sitting and working on another one at the same time. This is really helping me a lot with my impatience. And also, well, you have to be present, you have to be in the moment. And this is also connected to the meditative process of it. You cannot really do something else at the same time. You have to be there in your printing session and organize yourself with drying times. And this is teaching me a lot for my traditional practice, especially with watercolor. I always have a hard time with watercolor when you want to layer a lot, because you have to wait for the previous layer to be fully dry, and this takes time. And this is also why I have several sketchbooks at the same time. But this is for another story. Number 7, imperfection has potential. What I mean by that is, even if when you pull a print and there is a part of the paint that is staying on the gel plate, and this is exactly where you didn't want it. Let's say this print, I pulled it and the face stayed on the gel plate, not on the paper. I was really upset at first, because this is exactly the part that should have been there. Well, that makes something fun, humorous, and you can write on top of it, "He lost its head." And this is opening a new possibility for maybe more surreal art and less figurative or traditional art. And this is really humbling too. No matter what you do, you will have problems. But that's okay, part of the process. And I see other gel plate artists making perfect prints every time. And I'm okay, I'm in awe looking at that, but I prefer when you have something imperfect to it. This is my way of thinking. Maybe it's not yours. Let me know in comments. Gel printing has taught me more than just making prints. It taught me a lot about creativity, joy, embracing imperfection, taking your time, be present, and most of all, have fun. If this speaks to you, I would like to invite you to my course, Gel Plate Exploration. It's full of step-by-step videos, so if you have never made gel printing before, you will get everything you need inside, including my favorite techniques like creating grunge texture, layering, botanical print, magazine transfer, photo transfer, and more. You have about 3 hours of videos and you will have fun, I guarantee. You can join right now. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.